Airline operators of Nigeria may need more than the proposed 27 billion naira to revive their business. This is coming as industry practitioners are experiencing a decline in passenger traffic and dwindling revenues to meet their high cost of operation. Lilian Eze-Mark reports.
Few passengers at Murtala Mohammed International Airport Terminal, Lagos. No thanks to the outbreak of coronavirus. This has adversely affected both aeronautical and non-aeronautical sources of revenue generation. International Air Transport Association reports that travel in 2020 is down a whopping 92% from last year, and the massive decrease is crippling economies and livelihoods globally. This is a major source of concern to this airline operator, especially the dwindling value of the naira and scarcity of foreign exchange.
We gain our revenue from ticket sales. For 3 months or more than 3 months, we were not selling tickets. You have to cough out more naira to buy the dollar to pay for these obligations for leases and subscription and the rest. So that is another drain to your revenue. You cannot keep up to their obligations, international obligations like payment of lease rentals, payment of subscriptions, and other payments of spare parts and other services that you get from international organizations. And if you can't, they will withdraw their services. And the moment they withdraw their services, that is the beginning of the end of the airline.
People come to the airport, they pay toll, they pay parking at the car parks. And obviously, when there are no human beings around the airport, those sources of revenue had to go.
According to International Air Transport Association, airlines lost $84 billion and $180 billion loss in revenue from passenger traffic. The Airlines Clearinghouse also says 124,000 jobs are at risk, and that $900 million contribution in Nigeria's gross domestic product is in jeopardy. This implies that some airlines may not survive the cash-strapped situation, likely to lead to rise in airfares and limited choice of airlines for the passengers. For this former managing director of Nigerian Airspace Management Agency, the pandemic has not only negatively affected the airlines, but the agencies are also gasping for breath. Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria has lost 18.9 billion naira, while Nigerian Airspace Management Agency has equally lost revenue in overflyer, en route, terminal, and navigational charges. This makes Nigeria's travel industry shaky after 180 billion naira lost to coronavirus. Industry practitioners seek palliatives to avert a total collapse of the industry and for the sector to continue to promote trade and tourism and the rebound of Nigeria's economy.
If palliative cannot be given to airlines, then there should be soft loans that should be given to the airlines, so that those period, let's say 4 months of no sales of tickets, and we look at the revenue the particular airline makes in those 4 months, you can give that airline that same loan. So the airline will not feel much the impact of not flying for 4 months.
NCA, for example, in the last 7 months, how much of recurrent training have they done for the pilots and engineers in their regulatory functions? NAMA, our air traffic controllers who have been managing, let's say, 100 aircrafts in 1 hour in Lagos Airspace or Kano or Abuja or Port Harcourt, it was reduced to 20, 25. And now these aircrafts are bound to come back. We need to send and expose them to some form of simulator training. So government can actually build back capacity in the human resource area by retraining these people. That's quick.
But uncertainty still hangs over the 27 billion naira aviation palliative fund, as the federal government has yet to take a decisive step in disbursing the funds. Some say dependence on debt-weary government for palliatives may not materialize soon. It calls for indigenous solution that will attract revenue generation for the country. Lilian Eze-Mark, TVC News, Lagos.